Hey folks, welcome into the News 12 Now Disc. Thanks for joining us here on this Friday, May 10th for our 7 o'clock FastCast. Let's not waste any time. We'll go ahead and jump right into our stories this morning. The Republican Aiken County Sheriff candidates are working to gain support from voters. Current Sheriff Michael Hunt is retiring after more than 20 years in office. Candidates running in next month's primary are Marty Sawyer, Ed Wilson, and Stuart Prettle. And last night, all of them had a chance to share why they want the job at a forum. A packed room of Aiken voters came out to hear how each candidate plans to make Aiken a better and safer place. 3 candidates took the stage there, Prettle, Sawyer, and Wilson. Each brought to the table their own thoughts of what the future of Aiken should look like and how they plan to achieve that if elected.
Change of culture where the administration realizes they work for the citizens and the citizens don't work for them.
I want to see the Sheriff's Department and the community get back to be one, to trust each other and work together. And then I'd like to see retention become a focus of the Sheriff's Office so we can retain good people and keep them.
Have interagencies cooperation between different law enforcement agencies out here and to protect our citizens. Let's get some community policing going.
And our Taylor Martin sat down with each of the candidates one-on-one to talk more about each of their visions and the future if elected. We have those conversations linked up on our website, WRDW.com. And over in Richmond County, ahead of Election Day on May 21st, Richmond County Sheriff candidates are scheduled to attend a forum tonight. You can hear from the Democratic candidates, incumbent Richard Roundtree, Bo Johnson, Eugene Brantley, all going to be there. Also running is independent Richard Dixon. He will not be on the May ballot. He will instead be on the general election ballot in November. The Sheriff's Forum will be at 6 o'clock at the Greater Mount Cannon Baptist Church on Wheeler Road. And there's still time to cast your vote early for the May primary election in Georgia. Just know today is the last day you can request an absentee ballot. We have information on how to do that on our website. For those going to early voting polls in Augusta, you can do that at the municipal building and then the following centers here on your screen. This weekend, you can vote from 8:30 to 6. That will only be at the municipal building in the Linda Beasley room at the same time. Over in Columbia County, you can vote from 8 to 5 today. They will also have voting open from 9 to 5 tomorrow, just tomorrow though, not Sunday. And you can do that at the G3 building or the former Uchee Creek Library. All this information is available on our website, WRDW.com. On Thursday, Richmond County deputies arrested a 14-year-old in connection to a deadly shooting Sunday at Olmsted Homes. This comes after a 15-year-old was arrested earlier this week for shooting and killing a 14-year-old last month at the Cedarwood Apartments on Richmond Hill Road. Now, local groups are working together to try and end the violence. The Augusta Partnership for Children and the Manhood Tours are working together to come to reach men from all paths of life before they go down the wrong path. The goal of the program is to help them build a better future, and now they're asking for your help to reach young people.
You're still in the process of learning. You're still in the process of developing as a person, specifically as a man. And so we want to get our youth, particularly our young men, at an early age because we can kind of mold them and kind of guide them in the right direction.
What we do is we challenge men and the youth, young males, right, to think differently.
The Manhood Tour is hosting sessions every Wednesday during the months of May and June. They start at 6 at May Park Community Center. They welcome men of all ages to come in and join the conversation. One man is dead after a shooting on Sparkleberry Lane in Aiken last night. The Sheriff's Office says the call came in just before 7 o'clock. Deputies say the man died at the scene, and authorities have not released the name of the victim just yet. But investigators say 61-year-old Vance Fleming was arrested and taken to the Aiken County Detention Center. Fleming has been held on a warrant for murder and possession of a weapon during a violent crime. Officials have released the preliminary report in the deadly plane crash that killed local pilot Jason McKenzie. The NTSB says on May 2nd, the single-engine plane took off from Daniel Field. It traveled about a half mile before taking a left turn for about 30 seconds before crashing into trees in the Hillcrest neighborhood, severing half the wing. The report did not mention any distress calls, and the crash is still under investigation and could be for the next year or two. But today, family and friends will have the chance to say goodbye to Jason. Visitation is going to be from 4 to 6 at Platt's Funeral Home on North Bel Air Road in Evans. And then the funeral service is tomorrow at 3 o'clock at First Baptist Church of Augusta. Aiken County deputies need your help finding this missing man. They say Calvin Edwards was last seen Wednesday around 8 o'clock. Authorities report he was walking towards a pond near Hunter Branch Road in the Sally area. If anyone has seen him since then, give the sheriff's office a call. Forecasters from Colorado State University predict this year's Atlantic hurricane season to be active with 23 named storms, 11 hurricanes, and 5 major hurricanes. As a way to prepare for this year's season, South Carolina unveiled the evacuation routes and hosted the 2024 NOAA Hurricane Awareness Tour yesterday. Officials talked to schools, local leaders, and statewide leaders about how important it is to be ready. Even the director of the National Hurricane Center pointed out a common misconception about hurricanes.
It doesn't take a major hurricane for there to be major impacts, especially in inland areas. Again, the freshwater flooding from rainfall is such a big hazard, and it has almost nothing to do with how strong a storm is from a wind perspective.
Atlantic hurricane season starts June 1st and ends November 30th. Our First Alert meteorologist Mikkel Hannah Harding breaks down what else they learned yesterday on WRDW.com. Drivers, heads up, the grace period for those in violation of the new Carolina squat ban is up as of today. Now you can get ticketed for having the front fender 4 inches or more above the rear fender on your car. Drivers can now face fines and possibly have their licenses revoked if they violate the law multiple times. In about 2 weeks, the new Kroger, not far from the Fort Eisenhower crossing, will be open. The official grand opening will be May 22nd at Harper Franklin Avenue, just off of Jimmy Dias Parkway. The $32 million investment will have a fuel center and a drive-through pharmacy. Happening today, AU is hosting its undergraduate commencement ceremonies. The first one's at 10 o'clock, and it's for students in health sciences, education, and human development, and more. Then there'll be another one at 2 o'clock from the Nursing College, Computer Sciences, and Science and Math programs will graduate. Both will be at the Augusta Marriott at the Convention Center, and USG Chancellor Sonny Perdue will be the keynote speaker. And happening today, the Greek Fest is back. There's going to be merchandise, food, music, vendors, plenty of stuff for you to check out. That is today and tomorrow from 11 to 8, and then Sunday from 11 to 6 at the Holy Greek Orthodox Church downtown. Always a great time out there. You can always find out about these stories and much more on our website, WRDW.com. Be sure to check out our streaming app and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss anything we've got going on. We're going to take a break here. We've got the next FastCast coming up at 11:50 this morning. We'll see you back here then.